The desire to feast upon pitiful-looking souls, no matter the time or place, nature's cycle of kill or be killed, to hunt or be hunted, will persist, allowing one's desire for pleasure to bring distress to another. Whether it be the world of yokai or the world of humans, it all remains the same. Such is especially true on the night the spider lilies bloom. Higan Bana no Saku Yoru ni, a visual novel by 07th Expansion released in 2011 that is a harsh, at times scary look at severe cases of abuse, bullying, depression, and trauma among young students. In a school where all kinds of yokai reside, Marie Moria is one such student undergoing fierce abuse from peers, while her own teacher manipulates her for his own deranged pleasure. Her life, grim and muddled with agony, leaves her no choice but to question the forfeit of her life. But upon finding the courage to fight back, a whole new rumor has spread throughout the school. The story of Marie is only one of many at this school who endure just as harsh oppression. An anthology of loosely connected stories, Higan Bana places you deep in the mind of these students during their darkest days, passing them in wonder of the best way out of their hell. No doubt what they feel is true despair, and it is a portrayal of such that gives an intriguing yet unsettling look into each protagonist's life. Their inner thoughts, meticulously laid bare, exude a forlorn atmosphere, exacerbated by the realism of their mentality and thought process. You see how they became fitted to said mindset, and how that state of mind spirals them deeper into a pit they can't escape. You see how their own outlooks, desires, and various other aspects affect how they cope with or submit to their trauma, possibly prolonging them to be prey, lead them to live a life of delusion, or, if anger were to be the emotion bottled up, the urge to outlet on another. Through each protagonist's arc, you come to truly empathize with them, not only by feeling pity for the hand they are dealt, but the feelings that spawn from it. It's hard for some scenes to not evoke an intense feeling of care or worry. They're lost, unsure of what to do. In these very moments, at their most vulnerable, this is when the yokai strike. A group of spirits known as the Seven Mysteries reign supreme over the school's night. Cruel in nature and deceiving in action, escalate the emotions of humans for their own growth, haunting those who fit their tastes through a variety of methods. On top of the already uncomfortable subject matter, this supernatural element provides a layer of thrilling horror. Anxiety washes over in droves, as with every passing string of text, unnerving circumstances are woven with the fear of death to birth scenarios that are heavy on the heart. And, while not nearly as common, the seldom shift to the antagonist's perspective further entwines both the horror and solemn atmosphere, as their desires to put others beneath themselves are put on display. Witnessing this side evokes neither empathy nor sympathy, but does tie reason to their madness, which, in turn, gives an interesting look into what leads someone to take advantage of the weak. Some monologues are truly chilling, as the demented psyche of the abuser escalates the worrisome state of the victim. While forced to sit through the immoral reasoning they present, anxiety can't help but build as the forthcoming tragedy becomes increasingly apparent. From all three sides, with evolving emotions and rising tensions, Higan Bana details the cycle of bullying and abuse that persists throughout youth. From the story's varying perspectives, the first-hand experiences shine light upon a dark corner of society through highlighting the feelings of those who bear with pain and those who bestow it upon them. It is no doubt a series of dark and disturbing tales. However, it's not one that forgets the dormant light that lays at the bottom of the soul. In a tunnel that displays severe instances of hatred, torment, and worthlessness, the themes of self-growth, overcoming, and forgiveness outshine the bleak subject matter, letting know that no matter how grim one's situation, there are ways one could gain a sense of confidence and obtain a brighter future. It is no doubt dark, but not without heart. With the balance of despair and hope, the plethora of morals, both depressing and hopeful, work together to leave a massive impact on the reader. It's a visual novel that draws the audience in via disturbing concepts and subject matter, but slowly expands these ideas in a profound manner. It seems to say that no matter how worthless, bleak, or unfair the world around you may seem, you have the ability to fight back through your own means and claim a reason to push forward. I adore Higan Bana's story and the thought-provoking morals it conveys. The characters were not just vessels to spread awareness of the despair many face, but over the course of the respective chapters, or Higan Bana's entirety, develop satisfying arcs. But even the yokai, who in most cases are at the root of torment, become oddly endearing through their eccentricities and other roles they fill with each passing chapter. This comes through in what I would call breather chapters, where the story takes a more light-hearted approach that does not detract from the serious atmosphere of the overarching story. I also enjoy how the yokai can be seen as an allegory for a sudden emotional shift. It allows their presence to cause alarm and the aforementioned thrill, but doesn't take away from the real-world issues that are presented. As long as you are comfortable with the dark subjects it covers, Higanbana no Saku Yoru ni is worth giving a chance. Its interwoven, horror, melancholic atmosphere, the in-depth thought processes of its characters, and the balance of saddening yet hopeful themes creates an all-around enthralling experience. It's relatively short compared to 07's other works, and does give a good glimpse of their style as a whole. So with that, I hope you enjoyed. Thank you very much for watching. Later.